Hello, Dr. Bashira Inahora with another video for week 2 of the Good Bowls program. This week, I want to provide you with some tips to hopefully simplify eating well. One of the things that we can do that goes a long way towards eating well and living well is to eat more fruits and vegetables. So the first tip to try to help you do that is to focus on what you like. Oftentimes when we think about eating well and improving our health, we think about what we can't do, what we should take away. I invite you to take a different approach. I want you to try to think of 5 fruits and 5 vegetables that you enjoy eating. Let's just start with where you are right now. Hopefully you can think of some fruits and vegetables that you enjoy. If you can't think of 5, think of at least 1 or 2. Start with where you are, and we'll be asking you on the community page to share with us where you are, what you enjoy in terms of fruits and vegetables. Tip number 2 is to eat in season. When we eat in season, we are eating produce or fruits and vegetables that have been harvested and that have traveled the shortest distance to get to us. And that means they're gonna taste the freshest and the best. We're gonna get the best flavor, right? And that goes a long way towards wanting to eat more fruits and vegetables. Taste is key, right? If it doesn't taste good, we don't wanna eat it. So when we eat in season, we're eating things that are fresh, that are hopefully locally grown, and they're gonna taste their best. So if you can, support your local farmer's market. If there's not a farmer's market by you, then when you're shopping in the grocery store, look for signs that say locally grown. Again, that means that that produce has been picked and harvested a short while, and also it's gonna taste the best. And not only are we getting fresh tasting, good tasting produce, we're also helping to support our local economy when we're buying in season. If you can't buy in season, then buy frozen or canned, and they're also just as nutritious. And with canned, we just want to rinse it off as much as possible before eating. Tip number 3 is to prioritize and focus on variety. When we think about eating well, we often eat the same thing over and over again, which gets really dull and boring. So instead, I want you to think about what different fruits and vegetables you can eat. You want to choose fruits and vegetables from the color families that exist, meaning from our red family of vegetables, fruits and vegetables, eating things like tomatoes or red bell peppers. From our orange and yellow family, eating things like bananas or yellow squash. From our blue and purple family, which includes produce like eggplant and purple cabbage. From our green family, which includes our leafy greens like broccoli, collards, and also from our white and brown family, which includes things like onions, garlic, and mushrooms. Ideally, we want to choose variety from each of these color families, and if we could do that in the week, bringing in these different colors, even better. If we can't do it in the week, then try to switch it up, add variety from week to week. Tip number 4 is to switch up the way you cook. One of the ways to make vegetables taste good is to roast them. It brings out the natural sweetness in the vegetable, they get caramelized and really delicious. And this really works well with some of our heartier vegetables that often tend to be bitter, like cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower. So try roasting them, again, which increases the natural sweetness and just makes us like them more. Another thing that you could do is to pair vegetables with fruit. So instead of just trying to eat the vegetable by itself, slice up fruit, add fruit to bring in some additional sweetness. So you can slice up apples or pears and add those to cabbage or Brussels sprouts. You can top your salad with some dried cranberries or sliced grapes or orange slices. And again, that's gonna bring in some natural sweetness. You can also use lemon and lime to add a little bit of enhanced flavor and brightness. That really kind of takes your dishes to the next level. And then we really wanna include spices and herbs. That's gonna give our dishes a lot of flavor. And we think healthy food, it shouldn't be bland, it should be full of flavor. So add in herbs and spices, cilantro and parsley and sage. All those spices and herbs are going to give us enhance flavor. And we'll be providing you with some more tips around cooking with herbs and spices a little bit later in the program. So I hope you found these tips helpful to, again, one, start where you are, list out the fruits and vegetables that you currently like, try to come up with 5. Eat in season as much as possible when we can. Go to your local farmer's market or look for that local produce label, and when you're shopping in the store, focus on variety, eating from all of the color families, and then switching up the way you cook. Hope you enjoyed these tips, and I'll see you next time.